3D Gumball Machine Gel Nail Art Tutorial by Hotpinkzebrapolish. Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to be showing you a 3D gumball machine, or 4D depending on what you want to consider it, but it's mostly gel with a little bit of polygel. It's kind of a both hard gel, builder gel, and the polygel. And I used some weird little caviar beads that I got a long time ago that are plastic, and the pigment on them, when I used them with acrylic, the acrylic monomer sort of melted that pigment, that paint that's around the caviar beads, and they bled, and it was a rather horrible experience. That being said, they work really well for this, and they're perfect little gumballs. So if you guys are looking for little gumballs, I will try to hunt down that video, and I will link that in the description box below. I don't know if I can find it, but I'll try. And if I do, it will be there. Otherwise though, I hope you guys like this video. I think this little gumball machine with the little wiggly gumballs, kind of an aquarium style, is adorable, and it's so super duper easy. So I hope you guys like this too, and don't forget to click subscribe to see all my future videos as well. So to start with, I'm going to begin building up my nail with a layer of clear builder gel. The reason I'm using clear is because I did paint the nail with some gel polish, so you can really build up the nail with whatever color gel you like. Otherwise, one thing that you can do is if you wanted to, you could paint the nail, as if you're using a full cover tip like this. You could paint the nail with the gel polish first and then build up the layers of the clear gel on top of it to encase that gel polish, and that'll work just fine. And now I'm going to be adding another layer of builder gel, so I did my nail in 2 layers of builder gel so that it cured properly and made sure that it wasn't going to leave anything sticky under there, and keep it nice and strong and have it cure evenly and not create any heat spikes. After it's all cured, I'm going to be cleansing the nail, and then I'll file it into shape. So I'm going to take my e-file with a fairly fine bit, and I'm just going to, and also a fairly low speed, so a fine bit, low speed, because otherwise gel files too quickly for me. And I'm just going to be filing that into shape and making sure that it is nice and smooth, and that way the gel polish that I'll be painting on top of that will paint on very nice and evenly. So now, like I said, I'll be painting it with a layer of gel polish. The color I'm using is, I don't know, when I look at it, all I can think of is Cinderella. It's a nice shimmery aqua color. I will be applying 2 coats of that and then a layer of gel sealer. After that is all cured, then I will begin making my gumball machine. So there's the gel sealer, and then to make the little, I don't know, the glass bowl part of the gumball machine, I'm going to take an eyedropper. This is from an essential oil, and I will be painting the end of it, so that really rubbery, squishy round part, with some clear builder gel, just a nice even layer across the whole thing. After I have that on there, I'm going to put that into my lamp, and as it's curing, I'm going to spin it so that it gets cured on all sides, and then apply a layer of gel sealer over the top of that, and then same thing, cure it and turn it as it's being cured. After that's all done, then you can pop it off the end of the eyedropper. It should just pop right off, and apply the same gel sealer on the inside, and then you can just set that piece into the lamp and cure it one more time. And now I will be gluing my little gumball machine bowl onto the nail. That's all I can think of to call it. I don't know. I think of it as a bowl. But glue that onto the nail right a little bit above the halfway point, and then I'm going to be filling in the gaps around it with polygel. The reason I'm using polygel for this instead of more of the gel is because polygel cures without a tacky layer. And that way you know that your gumballs aren't going to get stuck to that tacky layer on the inside of it even after it's cured. Whereas if you use clear builder gel, it's going to still have kind of that stickiness after it cures, and there's no way to either clean it off or cover it up once your little gumball machine is attached to the nail. So after the polygel has cured, you're going to want to take and just file a hole in the top of the gumball machine, remove the dust, and the great thing about the e-file like that is it'll kick the dust upwards instead of inwards, so it's not going to get into your gumball machine. And then take those colorful little caviar beads and fill your gumball machine as full as you want it. I wouldn't fill it all the way up because then they're not going to move around very well, but add in however many you like. And then take more polygel, and you're going to be doing the little 3D parts of your gumball machine. So I'm going to be adding the cover to it first. So I just have that polygel that I'll be working into a half circle right along the very top of it. That will also plug up that hole that you put your gumballs through. And then I'm going to be making the little stand for it. I wanted it to be very cartoony and cutesy and just kind of fun and kind of nostalgic. So I made it so that the bowl part of the gumball machine was a little bit proportionally larger than it would be in real life. So the little stand looks kind of small and petite and a little bit comical. After that polygel has cured, I'm going to take some really nice, bright, vibrant pink gel, and I'm going to be color gel, and I'm going to be painting first the stand and then the little cover of that. If you want to flash cure it, depending on what you're using, if you're using gel polish or what have you, if it's going to slide around some and it's going to just not stay where you put it, if you want to, you could flash cure however often you like throughout any of these processes. And then after that first layer is fully cured, I'm going to go back through with more of that pink color gel, and I'm going to be adding just some subtle little 3D details. So I'm going to be adding a little lift or a little thickness around the base of the bowl of the Gumball machine and around the base of the base, and then flash cure that, and then apply another little bit extra around the top of the Gumball machine, around that cover, just like that. Flash cure that again, and then add a little handle on the very top of it, just a little cute thing like that. Cure it again, and then after that's cured, my color gel has no tacky layers, you don't have to worry about that. I'm going to be taking gray acrylic paint, and I'm going to be painting just the little silver portion of the Gumball machine where you put your quarter in, and then taking some black paint and doing outlines and everything like that. And as you're adding your black outlines, you can choose how much you want to outline, how cartoony you want it to look. The more outlines you add, the less realistic it's going to look. I wanted mine, like I said, to look very kind of nostalgic and cartoony and cutesy, so I outlined everything, basically. So I just started one spot and kind of worked my way around the entire Gumball machine, adding outlines here and there wherever they needed it, wherever I thought they needed it. So just keep adding them however many you'd like. Like I said, I want to kind of have that, I don't know, very clip art cartoony look. So I'm also going to be outlining my little silver panel on the front of it, and then adding a very small little 25 cents I'm going to be writing on there. And then I'm going to be adding just a little black square beneath that where the gumball would come out. Depending on how detailed you wanted to go with this, you could also add where you put the quarter in above that, but I didn't have the space for it. I like the way it turned out just like this. And then apply a layer of gel sealer over your entire Gumball machine, and that is it. As you can see, those gumballs in there are free to move around, and they kind of wiggle here and there, and they make a very little like rattly noise, which I think is adorable. So I hope you guys like this as much as I do, and don't forget to share any recreations with me on Facebook or Instagram. I'd love to see them, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!